Today we're going to test if these classic Clash Royale decks still work in 2026. The first classic deck that we're playing here today is 2.6 Hog Cycle. I'm sure all of you guys expected this. And 2.6, guys, just keeps on rising and rising and rising in the meta, I feel like. It was already, getting quite popular in the last couple weeks or so, and it just feels like the last few days it's become even more popular than before. And it's kind of interesting to look back at all the developments to 2.6 that have happened over the course of time. Like, like back in the day we had like the skeletons be at 4, then they nerfed it to 3, and a lot of people thought a lot of the cycle decks would kind of fall off because of that. But then 2.6 and a lot of the other cycle decks still managed to just be at the very top of the meta. Oh, this guy is Sparky. And yeah, there was like nerfs to Ice Golem, nerfs to like the spells in this deck. Like Log got many nerfs, Fireball probably got some Crown Tower damage nerfs and stuff. I think that's mostly all the nerfs Fireball got. Musketeer also got quite a few changes. So yeah, this deck has gone through quite a bit over the course of time. Also, wait a minute, this is actually looking a little bit sketchy. Now guys, the nice thing about 2.6 is that we have so many cheap distraction cards, and normally when you have like a minor cycle deck or something, if you don't have Rocket for this Sparky, you can actually really struggle because you have like wall breakers and not really the best stuff to distract a Sparky. But this deck we just have Ice Golem, and we have so many cheap cards, so we're able to do quite a good job. I think Musketeer is actually going to deal with a good amount of that minion horde, and I could even go for another Musketeer. No, actually, I think I could just go for it all the way kind of a little bit further back. Going to help out a little bit and just, yeah, set itself up nicely in this lane. And if he tries to go for Sparkies in the back, guys, we can always just Fireball on them. Yeah, we can actually Fireball this Sparky because 2 Fireballs and a Log does fully counter Sparky. So he's probably going to try to get, like, a giant whatever in front of this, but we're just going to probably get back to our Fireball. Ooh, nice. Musketeer got 2 hits in there, so we just log this. That pretty much takes it down. And I think I'm just going to kind of reset up with another Musketeer in the back. It could be sometimes a little bit hard to push same lane in this matchup, but so far we're looking good. I think my biggest fear right now, guys, is actually probably just going to be the Evo Skarmy. But wait, he played the Rage. That means our skeletons are going to force his arrows, which is just a huge negative trade for him. So, yeah, that looks good for us. I'm going to go for another Ice Golem here as well, man. The Ice Golem, ever since that 1 HP buff it got, feels really, really nice. Okay, so we do go in for this right here. He does get the split Evo Skarmy, but it's kind of played a little bit up high, guys, this Evo Skarmy, so I feel like it's not that good for him. Please kill the General. Oh my gosh, thank goodness that hit the General. I was a little bit worried for a second. Let's just go for an Ice Spirit right here, get an Ice Golem. Bro, this guy really thinks he's gonna break through. See, guys, 2.6, man, it just... Like, bro, is this really skill? I don't know. Do you guys think 2.6 is skill? That felt so easy, man. Anyways, guys, yeah, Hero Musketeer being in 2.6, that's what makes it so broken these days, and I think 2.6 is still very much so working in 2026. Man, guys, good old classic Lavaloon, man. I miss this deck because, yeah, it's basically the same as the current Lavaloon decks, but, dude, the Lavaloon decks before Evos came out were just so nice and peaceful, I feel like. Like, now the Lavaloon decks, they're having, like, Evo Valk, Evo Baby Dragon. It just, like, takes away a lot from it, I feel like, but... yeah, just having a nice, simple version, no Evos, nothing like that. It just feels so nice, man. It actually does take a little bit of skill to play a deck like this. I feel like those Lavaloon minor decks are like the newer generation of Lavaloon decks with like Evos and stuff. Those are kind of low skill, but I feel like the version like the one that we're playing right now does definitely take at least a couple IQ. I'm not saying it's anything too crazy, though. Anyways, let's go for a Tombstone right here. I probably could have got a bit more damage there with something, but didn't really have the perfect hand. Ooh, this is a bit weird, but I'm going to go for a Lava Hound right now. Oh, that Bomber did too much, bro. Oh, no. Wait, the mini Pekka, though, is actually getting targeted here, which is nice. Wait, that actually might not be tower down. Wait, guys, I think we actually save our tower here, which is pretty clutch. Okay, so I guess I'll just go for a Mega Minion, hopefully... it works a little bit better than that previous sequence went for us. I feel like it will go better for us, guys. Oh, he has to go for a whole Lightning. Wow. Didn't even know he had Lightning, actually. I'm going to Balloon right here, and he could Mega Minion, but even if he does, I think that is probably tower down. So he's probably going to try to just prevent the 3 crown. Maybe he will try to pressure me a little bit as well. Alright, we take the whole tower down, and yeah, honestly guys, as far as I could tell so far, I feel like Classic Lavaloon does work in 2026. Really the only thing you have to sometimes do is add like just a couple different cards to actually have an evolution in the deck, because without the second Evo, you're kind of just selling yourself a bit short. But aside from that, yeah, I think this deck is quite nice. Okay, this guy does go for a really quick Zap Rage, thinking he was all slick, but we had the guards at the ready. He's still going to have to worry about my tower here on the left side, which is kind of nice, because that's a whole 6 Elixir Lightning that he has to play. Okay, he goes for a Giant. I think right now we just take the chance to set up for a Lava Hound push, because with his Giant out of cycle, he is not going to have that much Elixir to do too much right here. And I think we also go for an Evo Zap. Kind of unfortunate we had to lose our tower there. I think I'll just go for a Balloon here. He's probably going to have to Lightning and stuff, which is just... Wait, no! Oh! Bro, that was low-key smart, man. This guy is kind of like a goofball, but low-key he's not as dumb as people thought he was. This is like the guy that was maining Pekka Goblin Giant and everyone used to always make fun of. And he was like, yeah, fighting with Muhammad Light. It was kind of like a one-way sided fight. Apparently he had like some sort of a revitalization or something, and supposedly now he's kind of chill, but yeah. Very good Mega Minion right here. You can see we have just enough responses for everything. I just love how this deck just defends stuff well, because most Lavaloon decks these days, they just like go all in. They don't even worry about defense or anything, and it's not that fun, honestly, and it's just like sometimes a little bit luck-based. But this one, you know, you can actually defend stuff, you can attack well, and just a good balance of everything, man. Good old Lavaloon is actually so nice. Because, guys, people back in the day used to absolutely hate this deck, but now that we're used to the new current meta, it feels like such a chill deck. Anyways, we're going to Fireball here, and we actually do take a pretty nice win. Guys, I did go to the ocean just the other day with some of my family, friends, and yeah, my parents and everything. We had a really good time. I don't know if you guys will peep it in the picture, but there was actually the Golden Gate Bridge in the background there. I'll probably show a picture of it after this match. Yeah, there was the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. There's like a really good beach right past that. I forget what the name of it is. Oh, I think it's like Rodeo Beach or something. But yeah, I'm gone from there now, so if you guys go there right now, you're not going to see me. So I don't really care to drop the location, I guess. Wait, should I have said that? Maybe I shouldn't have said that, actually. Anyways, let's just go for this here. This guy's playing Hog Earthquake, so... Oh, he goes for a failed prediction log there. Let's get a nice miner on the inside. Kind of just trying to block a potential firecracker. Oh, I kind of forgot about the mighty miner. Now, guys, 3 Musketeers against Hog EQ is normally absolutely horrible. Pretty much the worst matchup you could get, at least before. But now with the 3 Musketeers rework, I feel like it might be a lot better. It's still probably going to be hard, though, but I think we have a chance, at least, to do something. The Mighty Miner kind of saves him as well here, just saves him from getting into bad cycles against my minion horde and stuff like... Oh, he has lightning, dude. Bro, that's so bad. I mean, it's going to make our pump a little bit more valuable here, that he has no earthquake. But it's pretty annoying that he has that, because now our 3 Musketeers are going to definitely not get as much value. We still actually get a decent bit of damage right here. Dang, that was not bad. Okay, we could work with this. I think we just go for a gang in the middle, and if he does hog, I'll have to minion horde, which isn't really what I want to do, but yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm going to pump. I'm predicting he's going to hog and then get an Evo Firecracker. Yeah. So you're not slick, by the way, buddy. No! Oh my gosh, I thought that shot my minion horde for a second. Guys, that was really smart by me, man, to delay with the minion horde and just go for it down low. And now we are actually in a pretty okay spot. We're still down a lot. It's still... Man, he hit all 3 of them, bro. That's so annoying. He does get the Firecracker. There's really nothing we can do about it. Like, it's always going to get him value if he just plops it at the bridge, you know? It just... Every hog counter I have is kind of going to get wrecked by it. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I'm going to go for 3M again here. Please don't lightning all 3 of them. Please do not. Okay, looks like he's not going to. Now, we do have, I guess, a little something. Man, I can't really battle him on the right side because, yeah, he would just lightning like that. I'm actually going to go in for all of this right here. Zap! Yes! Is that something? Is that damage? Yes, that's damage! Guys, let's pressure the other side with the Goblin Gang. The double lane pressure of this deck is crazy, man. It was so good. I feel like already a really long time ago. Like, this deck was so broken, I think... Man, I don't even know. Back in, like, 2017, it was like the most broken deck in the game. It still is really strong. But man, this deck has such good double lane pressure, and it feels like it's working in 2026 just because of the Three Musketeers rework. Like, this deck honestly should not be good. It just the Three Musketeers rework completely carries it. And guys, we're looking good right now, but man, it's not even close to game over yet, just because this man has a lot of pressure. Oh, the one Spear Goblin, though! And guys, that pump up high is actually really nice for us, because it's going to block a Hog Rider, and just generate free elixir, I guess, which is good. And I'm going to go for the 3M in the back at 10 elixir here. It's nice to have this pump up just to prevent him from going in for the Hog right away. Because I know he wants to Hog right as a 3M, but he couldn't really do that. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, our minion horde will get its value. He's going to Mighty Miner ability, I guess. No, he... Oh, interesting, I guess? Huh. Dude, please kill that. No, bro. Please. No. I don't know what happened. Alright guys, the deck that we are playing right now is Giant Double Prince. I remember absolutely hating this deck back when I was an Xbow player, but after I switched to Hog Earthquake, I started to be quite fond of it. But then kind of over the course of time, these giant decks sort of evolved in different ways. They start to like take the miner out and put a few different cards in here. Like, I think Electro Wizard kind of fell off over time in the deck. But yeah, I'm curious to see how we're going to do with it here today. I feel like we definitely could have success with it, but I'm really not sure actually how this deck is currently, so let's see. I mean, Prince is still pretty solid to this day, and most of the cards in this deck I would think should work well. We could actually go for a zap here, maybe trying to keep our Prince alive. Yes, our Prince is kept alive! Guys, our Prince! Yes, bro! Yes, man, that miner was so clutch there on the Ice Wizard, Mega Minion swiping away, and literally just for going for Giant first play, we win the game. I'm gonna be honest, this guy is not coming back, so I'll see you in the next match. The classic deck that we're using right now is 2.9 Xbow, and man, I kind of missed 2.9 Xbow back when the deck actually felt a lot more skillful. I don't know about you guys, but these days, man, Xbow kind of disgusts me, bro. Like, it just feels like it's, I don't know, kind of just like a Evo Archers spam fest. Like, they just tried to spam Evo Archers as much as possible, and it just feels so annoying and so I don't know what the word would be for it exactly, but it just doesn't feel right, man. It doesn't feel like Xbow when this whole deck's game style now is just defending all game, fireball cycling, and spamming Evo Archers. Very good Xbow lock. That is some great damage. Guys, I guess I'll just go for an early Tesla at the bridge right here. It's sometimes a good play to get a Tesla down before you Xbow, just so that way, now when we go for an Xbow, we're going to have more elixir to support it. You know, we have the Tesla already up there, and then we have, you know, elixir now for, like, Archers, Fireball, whatever we want to play. You know, we could play that. I'm actually going to Fireball the Knight right here. Kind of aggressive, but I feel like we might get away with it. Maybe I should have just logged right there. I'm not going to lie. I kind of was a bit slow right there with my hands, I guess. I'm not as quick as I used to be, guys, you know. But yeah, I used to be one of the best 2.9 Xbow players in the world, or I guess best 3.0 Xbow player. I was playing both of them, actually. I was kind of there right as Xbow transitioned from having Knight... No, I mean from having Ice Golem to having Knight. Also, look at that Ice Golem damage. That's actually pretty solid chip for us right there. His Knight is out of cycle now, so I think we could probably get a nice Xbow down here soon. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I just feel like Xbow is not really the same as it used to be, and the reason why I quit it and left for Hog Earthquake is mainly because I feel like it just didn't really have much outplay ability at the time. Like, at the time that I quit the deck, it kind of just lost a lot of its outplay ability. Like, if you would face Hog Earthquake, you were just dead. And I know nowadays Hog Earthquake is not nearly as bad of a matchup for Xbow as it used to be, but back then, Hog Earthquake was basically a death sentence for Xbow, because the Earthquake used to do way more tower damage, and, you know, I think it even, like, slowed stuff for a while as well. Like, slowed the attack speed of stuff. It was kind of crazy. Also, these Evo Archers here are going to be amazing. I think this guy might have just lost, actually. Nah, never mind. He's somehow finding a way to get away with stuff, but archers are still getting in there a bit. We can actually fireball the knight, because I mean, yeah, you know, a lot of the time you just can't get through with the Xbows, and you gotta rely a little bit on that fireball cycle, so that's probably what I'm gonna be doing here. Ooh. I guess I'll log early. Yes, guys, perfect. See, against Goblin Drill, guys, the biggest thing is to defend it differently each time. Like, defend... No, you can, like, use the cards the same. You can use the cards the same, but you have to try to switch up the order is what I meant to say. Like, you could see sometimes we'll log first, skeletons after, or sometimes we'll do the opposite. And doing that just allows our opponent to really struggle to predict us. So, that's why I do that. Gonna get an Ice Golem down here. We actually do predict the Demolisher. It will get a bit of splash here, but... You can see we're just keeping up the pressure so heavily that this guy's not really able to get almost any great Goblin Drill pushes most of this game. We're just Fireball cycling, you know, he's getting poison damage, but poison actually gets less tower damage than a Fireball, so yeah, this is pretty good. By the way, guys, if any of you guys have been watching me all the way since my Expo days, man, you deserve a kiss right on the cheek. On everything. Actually, never mind, because, dude, I was checking the Instagram comments, guys. I post some Instagram reels and stuff like that, and I checked them, and they are all calling me gay because I was playing, like, Mega Knight, Pekka, Boss Bandit, Balloon Cycle, and now they're all calling me gay. But I'm not, though. But I do like men, though. But actually not in that way, though. Just like, I think you guys are cool, you know? It's not that I'm gay, obviously. Just that I think you guys are cool. Not in, like, a weird way, though. Just like a brother to a brother. Also, wait, I just took so much damage. What am I doing? How did I just take some... Wait, what? I just took that much damage? I can't believe it. Nice, he tried to predict us again, guys, but we switched the order once again of the way we defended, so we're looking great here. We can just go for an Evo Tesla the bridge. Evo Tesla, I feel like, is going to deal with this guy pretty nicely. We do have our Evo Archers as well. Just got to watch out a little bit for the Demolisher. Wait a minute. No, I think we're fine. Wait, no! Yes, we're fine. Okay, that was a clutch win and pretty slow game. That's usually how it goes with Xbow. It definitely does work in 2026. Next up, guys, we are using Classic Logbait, and Logbait is quite an interesting one because sometimes the OG Classic Logbait deck is what's best in the meta and it just works so well. But other times, bait goes through a ton of different variations, a ton of changes, and I feel like that's what's been happening recently to bait. It's been going into more of like this hyper spam type of bait meta instead of just like the good old nice bait decks like the one we're playing right now. So I'm curious to see actually how this deck is going to work in 2026. Probably if I win here, I'll say it works, but if it doesn't win here, then it does not work in 2026. Also, if he goes for a Hog, I'll just rocket. Yeah, when you're facing 2.6 with this deck, guys, you definitely have to rely on rocketing the Hogs a lot in single elixir and just Inferno Tower whenever you have it too. Because, guys, I mean, you're not always going to have the cycle to keep up with these quick decks like 2.6, so sometimes you just have to defend the Hogs in different ways. Sometimes you'll Goblin Gang Ice Spirit, sometimes you will Rocket, and sometimes Inferno Tower. Obviously, Inferno Tower is usually ideal, though, because they can't really ever get through it, but, you know, like a Gang or something they can predict, or a Rocket, just cost a little bit more elixir. I'm actually going to go for a... Okay, I'm going to go for a Princess here. I'm going to be a little bit careful with my Knight, guys, because he has the Hero Musketeer with the turret, so that could get a bit awkward for us. His cycle's kind of bad right now, so he actually has to go for an Ice Golem there, and a Cannon as well. Guys, this might be really aggressive, but I'm considering just rocketing the tower. Yeah, I'm going to rocket the tower. Now, he's probably going to try to Hog. Yeah, but we can just, like, Evo Ice Spirit, and I'm hoping, like, with a Log, that should be able to stop this. Yeah, you have to really take advantage of your Evos like that. And we have our Evo Barrel now as well. So that's great. He does Log and Fireball. That's a lot of elixirs, so we kind of just got away with rocketing his tower. See, that's how you get away with rocket cycling, guys. Also, I'm going to go for a Knight to push for the Princess. Oh, I was trying to get right on the tower. Yeah, it's fine, though. It's fine. I'm probably ready to go for another Rocket. Yeah, I know it's not going to hit the Musketeer, guys. Don't say I missed the Rocket. That was like a mile away, bro. I was not trying to hit that. Alright, so he's probably going to go for the turret, I would assume. Yeah, there's the turret. Inferno Tower does get on it, though, so that's good. Okay, you better not predict me, though. Okay, thank goodness he didn't predict my game. Bro! Ah! Help me, help me, help me. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got in such a bad cycle. Luckily, he didn't prediction Log, though. He's probably going to try to block a Princess here, so I'm not going to go for that. Bro, this is so funny. I hear a lot of people saying this matchup is not bad at all for 2.6, but I feel like whenever I'm the one playing bait, I always wreck 2.6. And whenever I'm the one playing 2.6, I actually win a good amount. Okay, no, 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 no! Oh, thank goodness he didn't get his turret down. You guys can see the Inferno Tower is so beefy here that he's literally just not able to get through it, pretty much no matter what he does. If he goes in for a hog here, well, we have Goblin Gang. He's probably going to log my barrel. Yes, so he can't really do much about this. You know, he has Fireball, but just didn't have the elixir for it. He does get a hog hit in there, but we're still up quite a good amount. I'm just going to rock it just because I feel like I can get away with it. This is kind of like a test for myself. But guys, Logbait is working in 2026, man, especially with the Hero Knight up in here. I feel like it's kind of holding up quite well for the current meta. Now, there are some bait versions that are a little bit more trendy right now and whatever, but I feel like you definitely can have good success with classic Logbait in 2026. You know, it still works. You have really all the defenses you need, all the basic stuff, and yeah. Okay, wait. Guys? I think I just lost, guys. I think I just lost. Bro, that hog bypassed my Inferno Tower. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was trying to get him to hog right there. I gotta do this. Oh no. Wait, did he missed the fireball? Wait, guys, he missed the fireball. Come on. Yes! 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 It works in 2026, guys. It works, bro. Let's freaking go. It feels so fun playing Clash Royale today, not using many heroes or like relying on evolutions and stuff like that. It feels so nice and peaceful, dude. I kind of wish Clash Royale was still like this. You know, you could still succeed like this if you're skilled enough and whatever, but it's pretty difficult to do well without evolutions. And heroes right now, you kind of want to have them if possible. Some decks can work without them, but I feel like as more and more get released, they're going to be more and more necessary. Okay, guys, our opponent does go for the 3 musketeers right here. I'm going to defensive Xbow. Hope he doesn't have a monk. I've been facing some monk 3M players recently, and that would be really annoying. Okay, luckily he doesn't have monk, I think. Just going to go for an ice golem like so, and I guess we log these 3M here. Probably going to take a bit of damage on the left side. Yeah, just 1 musketeer shot. You know what? That's not too shabby, guys. Alright, our opponent goes for the ghost in the back. I'm going to Mega Minion, and I think I might be able to just get our king up here with a tornado. I know you guys love... Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, we haven't actually got a single offensive Xbow so far this whole game. Hopefully we're going to get the chance to, though. I kind of want to pressure with an Xbow soon just so he can't go for the 3M. You know, I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to do it. He could actually get 3M on the Xbow itself, though. Oh, nice. He wasted the Ice Golem. Ooh, he has Mini Pekka, though. Nice. He did an ability. Yes, guys. Our Evo Skellies. Yes. We actually get an Xbow log. I was, like, waiting for him to Golden Knight dash. That's why I didn't play my Evo Skellies right away. And then he just wasn't popping it, so I just went for them. And just like that, we took a lot of this guy's tower down. And, yeah, this deck, you know, has the capability of Rocket Cycle. We have a lot of ways to get damage here. I guess I'll just go for a Rocket, guys. And if he tries to 3M the back, I low-key might just actually Tornado them all to the same lane. Yeah, I think we do. Oh, I messed it up. No, I didn't mess it up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go for a defensive Xbow. Man, I still remember when they nerfed the duration of Xbow from 40 seconds to 30. Because you used to be able to have it on defense for such a long period of time. Yeah, that was pretty nice, actually. Oh my gosh, please, we need to kill these 3 muskets. Okay, guys, we're holding on, though. We are holding on. I think we gotta pull this Mini Pekka to our king tower. Okay. Wait, we actually defend. Wait, don't 3-crown me now. Okay, he's not gonna 3-crown me. Ice Golem is gonna get some beatdown damage here, guys, but we're looking good. Man, Icebow's so much more fun without Tesla, guys. It's so much better with Tesla nowadays, I guess, but, dude, Icebow, before Tesla was put in it, was peak, man. It was peak. Now it's just, like, so dumb. It's just, like, so over-defensive and, like, you don't even have to have good placements when you play Icebow these days because, like, you always have the building and the, Tornado combo, so you can't really mess up against stuff like Hog Rider. Like, you always defend so nicely. But, yeah, with this version, though, you actually have to have good placements, good timings, you know. You have to make some cool outplays. That's why I don't really respect Icebow these days, because they have the Tesla in there and Tornado. Dude, building Tornado decks are kind of just filthy sometimes, man. Oh, I was trying to get a... Wait, can I rocket here? He might ability, though. Oh, he doesn't ability. Okay. I guess we go for an Ice Golem. Yeah, he tried to predict my skeletons, so good thing I didn't go for them. Kill the ghost! Kill the ghost! Oh, we didn't kill the ghost. We get no Xbow lock, guys, but stuff is looking good for us, except for the fact that he has his pump up right now. Alright, I think we just go for a defensive Xbow, man. It's funny, bro. It's much more fun going for, like, defensive Xbows instead of just using defensive Teslas all the time. It's just a lot more thrilling to actually have to put some thought into stuff, you know? It really is. Okay, we can actually get a... Oh. Oh, shoot. Wait, the Xbow's targeting the musketeer, though. Okay, I don't know how those musketeers ran away so quick. Guys, I'm gonna defensive Xbow, bro. I don't even care. I'm just gonna defensive Xbow. If he goes for the 3M, I think we just NATO them same lane. Yeah, we just NATO them same lane. Then we have a rocket, and that's gonna very easily take them down, so that's great. Oh, shoot, wait, I didn't see that Golden Knight. Wait, that's not gonna dash on my tower, right? How? Absolute no. Absolutely no way that dashed on my tower. Guys, how did that Golden Knight dash on my tower, man? Golden Knight is so random based on the position that it is dashing from, I guess. But yeah, we take the win. And also, guys, Icebow is definitely viable in 2026. Just a little bit if you have Tesla only.